Hello arrows, and welcome back to the channel. Hi if you're new here, and welcome. So today we actually have a little bit of a guest. I need to give them a shout out. My children are home sick and my daughter asked if Blue can be in my video, so I said why not. So if you hear them in the background, don't mind them, but let's get Blue. Let's get into your reading, and if we need to move Blue later on, we can, but he's making a cameo right now. But let's give the deck a shuffle. We're looking at your November predictions, okay? So let's give the deck a shuffle and draw out 3 cards. I feel this one. Let's see. This one. Oh, and this one popped out. So there's the 3. And I apologize for my nails. I had a little mishap in the kitchen. I've been painting and we've been doing some work. So if you want to head over to my Facebook page, The Straight Arrow Tarot, that's where I get personal and you can kind of see what we're doing over there. But for pile number 1, we have Divine Light. I am an expression of love and I shine like the sun. My inner light is my strength and my treasure. My intuition guides me to discover the wonder and goodness of who I am. So that will be pile number 1's card. For pile number 2, we have success. I grow and thrive in the universe. I discover the purity of my heart and the higher wisdom that guides me toward victory. I direct my thoughts toward clarity and nurture wisdom, love and goodness within me. I am free now and I succeed in my life. For pile number 2, if you're drawn to pile number 2, and for pile number 3, we have inner beauty. I open the eyes of my heart and direct my gaze to the light within every being. Personality and physical appearance are in the image of man. Beauty and goodness are in the image of God. So that will be the card for pile number 3, if that's the card that you're drawn to. And I think it's interesting already that they're all kind of like these. That's interesting. So I'm really intrigued to see what's going to go on for November predictions. But if you like to choose your piles based off zodiac sign, we're going to give the deck a shuffle. Let's see. For pile number 1, we have... These 2 want to come out, so I'm going to grab those. We have Aries. We have Pisces. Oh, that one stayed behind. We have Aquarius. You still see that? Yes, okay, perfect. And then let's see for pile number 1. Whoa, Gemini. Okay, so Gemini will be the last sign for pile number 1. If you like to choose your piles using zodiac. For pile number 2, let's see. Pile number 2. That one fell right out. So let's see. We have Capricorn. We have pile number 2. I feel these 2, they got left behind. So let's see. We have Libra. We have Scorpio. And last sign for pile number 2. Let's see. Come on. Feel this one. Sagittarius for pile number 2. And last but not least, we have pile number 3 with Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, and we have Leo. So whichever way you like to choose your piles, you know best, okay? Use your intuition. You know what guides you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, as it may not be meant for you. We're going to be pulling some tea leaves, some tarot cards, moon and angel numbers. We're gonna have some fun, and Blue's gonna come along with us. So I will see you guys in your readings. Bye, guys. Hi, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, you chose it based off Zodiac, and you're an Aries, Pisces, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Welcome to your reading. Or you chose it based off of your significator card, and you were drawn to this card, the Divine Light. So it's interesting right away, the yellow. It's kind of like something opening up. Excuse me. That's weird. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I got a tickle in the back of my throat. That's really weird. Okay. I think it's gone. So, yeah, so when you look at this, it kind of looks like a sword. So I'm interested if you're going to finally, like, bring something to the light, like you're going to put your mind to something. When I see a sword, I think of, like, the swords in tarot, and I kind of think of, yeah, like putting your mind to something. The swords have to do with the mind in tarot. So let's give the tea leaves a shuffle. This one wants to come out. Whoa, okay, that one, and I feel this one. Let's see, feel that one. There's so many, so I figured just shuffle them in 2 different piles. Whoa, and those ones, the more tea leaves the better, I always say, because it always gives more guidance. So okay, let's give it one last shuffle. Whoa. Okay, I think that is enough tea leaves. So let's see. You have a lot of tea leaves, but like I just said, I love them. Gives me more clarification, especially for like a November reading. So let's see. You have broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Interesting. It almost looks like the Tower card right here too, with the like the rain kind of coming down like the lightning like you usually see in the Tower card. You have frying pan, trouble, accusations. Interesting. Kind of like that same symbolic, like with the white here in the rain. I don't know if you guys can see it. And then it's kind of coming up. You have hat. You will be playing a different role. Interesting. It's the sun coming up. It's like a new beginning almost. It's like starting like, Watch out, Blue. I think you can stay there. Hold on. There we go. We have bell announcement. Okay. Really interested in what this is going to be. Pile number 1. You have tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. You have fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. You have coins, money will be coming to you. Create some space. We have funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. I can see that. You see the fire? It's like, whoa. This one wants to come out next. We have August. That's interesting. So this probably happened for a lot of you guys in August. It's been something that's been building up, I feel. Rose, romance is in the air. Excuse me. We have so many tea leaves. Let's try to create some more space. As long as you can see them all. Blue, I'm sorry, bud, but you're gonna have to come over here for now, okay? He's gonna be a part of this reading, I feel. Let's see. Do you see that? Do you see how that's interesting? I just moved that because I just made that connection. Do you see how the sun's kind of like right here on the premise of like rising, and then it's clear here and it's hazy, and you see that like kind of murky like undertone again, like something, there's going to be clarity. You're going to start like with your intuition guides me to discover the wonder and goodness of who I am. There's going to be some clarity for you guys finally this month. Like I'm definitely seeing that after like a kind of hard, frustrating time that's been kind of going on since August that I can see. And maybe for some of you, it's been this, you know, quite literally a man with blonde hair or white hair, gray. Maybe it's someone romantically that you're involved in. Let's take a look though. Okay, so let's shuffle the deck. Whoa, that one came out. And let's get some guidance for pile number 1. Can I have some guidance for pile number 1? We'll fix your cards here in a minute. Yes, you can still see them. And I don't feel, oh, this one, guidance for pile. That one wanted to definitely stay in my hand. Okay, so if we need more clarification, we can always pull more cards. I need a bigger desk, guys. So let's see, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. That is a great card starting off your reading. Let me fix these for you guys. Let's see. With this announcement, it's like ding, ding, like, it's interesting. I'm excited to see what this is for you guys. The 5 of Swords. You have the Queen of Cups. You have the 8 of Cups. You have the Nine of Wands. And you have the High Priestess. Okay. So what is going on for you? Pile number 1 for November. So there's something that you've been working on, okay? Especially for some of you, it is a romantic connection, okay? For some of you, it is definitely a romantic connection with the rose. And I do feel like for some of you, it is job related. And that's why I got the clarification that it is both, okay? So whatever resonates with you, take it. And if it doesn't, then it's meant for someone else, okay? So with the broken bridge, it seems like you've been working and working towards something, okay? And it keeps coming out unsuccessful to you. And with the Five of Swords here, it's kind of saying like you're not seeing the other side of it. Like this is fated for you. And it's interesting because even though you have all of these frustration cards, okay, and a lot of you, I feel like if this is job related, it's been something you've been working on since August, okay? You started this in August, or maybe you got the idea in August. For the ones of you that maybe this is a connection, or maybe this is a relationship, this started in August for you, and it's been kind of creating all this frustration and this back and forth in your life, and you're not seeing that this is meant for you either way with the celebration, fun, enjoyment, the bell, the announcement, the Wheel of Fortune. Because you've kind of put this hard work towards this, it's meant for you with the Nine of Wands, okay? And this is an interesting Nine of Wands because usually the Nine of Wands is a card of kind of worn down frustration, but this Nine of Wands has a bunch of feathers, okay? And then it's like it almost looks like a paintbrush or a candle. So maybe some of you are creating something, okay? And you started to create this in August, and it's kind of like maybe it's been a little frustrating for you, and you've kind of been putting these efforts, and some of it's been unsuccessful, okay? Maybe for some of you in relationships, and I think that's why I got so many cards in this reading, because that's a lot of tea leaves, but I feel like it's clarification that for a lot of you in this reading, it is either job related or a romantic connection or a friendship, okay? This is some sort of like, it could be family, you know, especially with the Fair Man, it could be family drama that you're going through. You've been going through this for a while. Like August, you know, that's quite a while. August, and we're in November now. But with the Wheel of Fortune here and the Five of Swords, it's showing that you're not seeing that the new the new beginning is coming for you, okay? Because you've carried yourself so gracefully through this with the Queen of Cups, okay? And it's quite literally like that opening up here, okay? That connection. You can see all of that connectedness, like with it opening up for you. It's kind of here, and it's interesting here. This one's not like an actual circle. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's kind of like, it's not a perfectly round circle, okay? And so for a lot of you, there is like that connection of another person, like a friend, a family, a relationship, but you're not seeing that you are going to be carried through this. And with the Eight of Cups, with this Eight of Cups especially, in the end, you are going to be emotionally fulfilled. You see that, like, the dual nature here again. You see a lot of dual nature here. And it's like you're going to be emotionally fulfilled with the High Priestess, okay? That sun is finally going to shine on to you. The Eight of Cups can be about walking away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. So some of you are going to be doing that. So maybe some of you have been not getting what you are supposed to be getting in a job and a career, and that's why you have coins here, okay? Money, like, maybe some of you have been applying to other jobs and you're kind of wondering if it's going to come in for you. Maybe some of you have been applying since August, or you've started your own business and it's been since August and you're like, okay, should I continue this? Yes. Okay. The universe is carrying you in this. Money is coming to you for those looking for career advice. Like, yes, continue this. Okay. Even though these unsuccessful plans haven't been working for you, maybe some of you guys have been having accusations and it's been heating up and you're almost like, I don't know if this is worth it anymore. Okay, because you've carried yourself so gracefully with the Queen of Cups, okay, you're going to be rewarded. The Nine of Wands is like kind of worn down energy, but not this Nine of Wands, okay? You've carried yourself lightly and gracefully in this situation, the feathers, okay? So that's why you are going to be able to come out of this with the Wheel of Fortune is what I'm seeing for you, pile number 1. Okay, so I see you guys getting an announcement soon in November, okay? You're going to be celebrating, finally, all of this, like, unsuccessful outcomes to certain problems. It's going to be solved. Yeah, it's like some of you are going... Yeah, some of you are going through a really hard time in relationships, and it's finally going to kind of work itself out. And you can't really see that with the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Swords right next to each other, okay? And it's kind of interesting that there's a skull right in the middle of the Wheel of Fortune, and it's like opening up. And then there's kind of like a cave. You can kind of peek inside that cave, but you can't really see what's in it. So there's something in here, and because you've carried yourself in that light, that divine light, and you've carried yourself through this situation with grace, this is going to work out in your favor. November is going to be the month that you finally get to celebrate. All of this kind of frustration is going to melt away, okay? Whether it's career related, whether or not, you know, you're looking to, you know, it's something you guys have been working towards for a while with the Nine of Wands, okay? But you've carried yourself gracefully in it with the feathers, okay? So because of that, you are being rewarded. That sun, that moon here is finally going to shine bright. And in this one, I didn't even mention it. It's going from sun to moon. I do realize these are two different, you know, this is a moon. And I feel like that clarity is coming, okay? You are going to have this new beginning peek out. You're going to see the light of this new beginning in November, okay? And it's been this issue since August, and finally that veil from August is going to be lifted for you, okay? It's fated to happen with the Wheel of Fortune. And let's pull some angel numbers and moon oracles and letters, and let's see, okay? So for pile number 1, can we get some guidance for pile number 1 for angel numbers and moon oracles? What does pile number 1? Whoa, one of each fell out, so perfect. acknowledge all your fortunes. Yeah, so like where I said, right now there's a lot of kind of frustration and lessons to be learned. And you know, it's like I said, I think for a lot of you it's been going on since August, so it's kind of like, you know, you're pretty beat down. So just acknowledge the fortunes that you have right now, because it is going to pay off for you, okay? And you have stepped into your power, 288. Okay, for your angel numbers, okay? So it's like exactly that. Because you've stepped into your power and you've carried yourself in divine light, you are going to be rewarded this in November, okay? It's coming, and it's something that you've been working on since August, okay, for a lot of you. It could be this August coming for you. Maybe some of you applied for a program. I could be wrong. And maybe some of you applied for a program, or maybe some of you are away from your like spouse or family, and that's when you're going to finally be able to be reconnected, okay? But for a lot of you, I feel like this is something you've been dealing with since August, okay? So let's pull some letters. I will be getting, probably shouldn't talk. I will be getting another bin. This one's just not the right size, so, but it's kind of loud and I don't want to hurt your guys' ears, so I will be getting a new pumpkin thing. But let's see, what kind of messages for pile number 1? I see true. Okay, because you've been true to yourself, and true to your light, you are going to be rewarded in this, okay? You've kind of had to dig, I see, okay? I see dig. You've had to dig a lot, and kind of, and that's that 9 of Wands, feeling kind of worn down, okay? I see trap. Maybe for some of you, it has been kind of feeling like a trap, okay? And you're finally going to move out of this, okay? In November, you're finally going to move out of this. This is going to be the month you start to see that light. See that because you've carried yourself in this kind of, light. Sorry, I see guest. I don't know why, and I didn't want to forget that. So I see guest. Okay, I see ties. So maybe there's going to be some ties and guests that you meet that help you open up, okay? These people are going to come into your life, and that's why you kind of have that, let's see, that dual nature in the 5 of Swords and in your Wheel of Fortune. So for some of you, it could be finally coming in, someone helping you with this, okay? Finally, you've been applying. I actually think I see August. Are you kidding me? No, okay. But I don't... It's interesting though, okay. Maybe some of you see a trip. You have been planning a trip and you're not sure if it's going to work out. It is, okay. You're being carried in this because of you carrying yourself with grace through this kind of hardship with the 9 of Wands, okay. Let's see. If you see any letters down below, let me know, okay? Sometimes I don't see things and I see it while I'm editing, so let me know if you see anything, and let me know if something's resonating with you or if not, okay? I love to hear everyone's different interpretations, and you know, let's see. Maybe you feel like your needs aren't being met. Okay, November is going to be the time that you finally have your needs met, and you're finally going to start to kind of get what you deserve. Okay, I think I wrote true already. For some reason I see pizza. Maybe some of you guys are looking to open a pizza shop. I'm not really sure, but I do see it. So I wanted, and I do see dough. So that's very intriguing for some of you. Okay, so I do see that. I'm not really sure why. Maybe I see... Oh, I don't have it in. I was gonna say, I thought I saw rent, but I don't think I do. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, so maybe some of you are worried about rent. Maybe you're running behind on rent right now. Toes. I see, maybe, so, maybe some of you are worried about rent right now. You've been kind of struggling since August with it. It's gonna start to work out for you, okay? I also see toes. So maybe people have been stepping on your toes and you've just been carrying yourself in this grace, okay? It's finally going to work out for you in November, and that is what I'm seeing for you, pile number one. And I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss a reading on Monday. We have a new holiday themed reading and a new poll coming out, so you can vote. On Mondays, I put out a new poll for my subscribers to vote, so you can vote for what you want Friday's videos to be. So I will see you guys on Monday with a new Thanksgiving themed video. Bye, guys. Hi, pile number two, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, then you chose it using your zodiac sign, and you're a Capricorn, Libra, Scorpio, or Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading. Or you chose it with your intuition based off this significator card. And it says, success. I grow and thrive in the universe. I discover the purity of my heart and the higher wisdom that guides me toward victory. I direct my thoughts toward clarity and nurture wisdom, love, and goodness within me. I am free now and I succeed in my life. So it's interesting. It's interesting that this line right here is, whoa, it kind of matches the back of these cards. That's interesting. So it's interesting that this one's kind of a circular line where this one's kind of a different form. So that's something to know. So let's pull some tea leaves, and I'm going to split the deck in two and shuffle it and see what cards I'm guided towards in each side. That one wants to come out, so we'll grab that one. Let's see, can I have some guidance? Whoa! And these two want to come out. I always say the more tea leaves, the better. So let's see if any want to come out for this side. Okay, we have some guidance for pile number two for what is going on in November for them, please. For pile number two. Whoa. I don't feel those, but I feel this one, okay? Those ones landed on the plate, so I feel like it's not meant to be in the reading. So we'll pull these off to the side, and we'll take a look at your tea leaves. Blue's guarding this one. Let's see. We have Star, guaranteed success. We have Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. That's nice to see. We have Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. We have Vine. Seek out information that will help you. Interesting. Do you see the vines here? The connectedness. Vines here with the roses. Let's see. Don't want to cover any of your leaves. Mountain road. You are on the road to success. Quite literally. Look at that. Success, success. I'm really interested in your reading, pile number 2. You have archway. Again, look at that with the connectedness, with the roses, the arches, like right under you'll be receiving good news or be giving a precious gift. That's interesting. Crown, honor and respect will come to you. You have, oh my goodness. So I was thinking that. So crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise, okay? So for some of you, this is going to be the month that you either get the news or possibly conceive, okay? I was honestly thinking that with the hammock and all the roses and this bridgeway. And then when I don't know, I should have said it. Butterfly, a change for the better. And you have April, the flowers again. Interesting. We're gonna have to move you, Blue. Let's see. Can you guard the Can you guard the zodiacs for me? I hope you guys don't mind. My daughter, she doesn't watch these videos, but she wanted them to be in there and just to make her happy. I'm not going to fib to her, so. We have April. So you have the flowers right there again. Dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Interesting. So I feel like some of you have been going back and forth. Maybe it's a friendship, like a frenemy comes to mind for some reason. Let's give the cards a shuffle. Can I have guidance for pile number 2 on what's going to be happening in November for them, please? Whoa, okay. Pile number 2. Can I have some guidance? And I feel this one. We'll honor this one. And let's see. Three of your cards wanted to pop right out. And let's see, I don't feel any more cards. So if we need another card, we can always shuffle the deck and pull more. So let's see, we have the 5 of Wands. So yeah, this is definitely energy that's been going back and forth in your life for some of you, especially with the dark woman. It's, you know, it's quite literally what it means. And 5 of Wands is like energy that's going back and forth. Okay, the 9 of Wands. But even though this energy is kind of beating you down, for some of you, maybe what comes to mind for some of you is maybe you have been in a relationship and maybe some of you are pregnant. And maybe there's been an outside dealing of another woman in the relationship and you're kind of not sure if this is going to work out. your energy's kind of beat down from this energy going back and forth, okay? This is definitely energy that's outside of your control, pile number 2, with the 5 of Wands. The 7 of Cups is kind of not seeing the potential of what's like going to happen. You can see something quite literally opening up, and that like blue aura is kind of like you think of happiness, you know, like just being happy. It's like you have that blue tone again, okay? It's like with the Fool card, it's a new beginning, okay? Even though right now it feels like a mountain that you're climbing, you are on the road to success, okay? Pile number 2. It feels like it's been hard. You've been kind of seeking out this information. You've been trying to do what you can, and you are guaranteed success, okay? Because you've kind of carried yourself in this light, and you've kind of put your mind to it, okay? With this, it like quite literally looks like, I was thinking more a sword, but it quite literally matches up, okay? That is pure guidance, that this is meant to work out for you, okay? You're finally going to be able to relax, okay, in November. By the end of November, there is finally going to be that change for the better for you, pile number 2. This new beginning is opening up with the star. Like, it's opening up for you, okay? Let's see what this last card is. The High Priestess. Yeah. Which is interesting. So if you're drawn to pile number 1, I don't want to spoil too much, but the 9 of Wands and the High Priestess popped out in pile number 1, and you may get more clarification in pile number 1 if you are interested. If you are not drawn to pile number 1, do not go to pile number 1. It is not meant for you, okay? But for some of you, this April card is intriguing because I feel like for some of you, it's happened in April, and it's kind of been this long-going thing with this mountain road, okay? You've been kind of trying to work your way through this since April, and you're finally going to be able to take that vacation, okay? But for some of you also, it's showing me that, because it's November, so either way you have November, December, January, February, March, April. So there's almost like an even amount of time in between. My alarm just went off. I don't know if you heard it buzzing. So sorry if you did. So it's interesting. We'll take a note of that. But so it's an even amount of kind of months in between, okay? So it's kind of guidance that for some of you, this hard work is going to start to pay off in April. Maybe you're starting to feel discouraged, okay? And that those new opportunities with this archway, you can see the vine, and for some of you, it's kind of like keep climbing that road, that mountain, okay? Keep seeking out the information that you need to so that these new opportunities can open up for you with these flowers, okay? As long as you continue to seek out, and quite literally with a butterfly, you think about like pollinating the flowers. So look for that information, okay? And you have so much pink, so you carry yourself in love, empathy, I can sense you're a very, like, loving person, okay? There's so much, like, when you think of the color pink, you think of the birth of something new, loving, and you're creating something that is going to be so rewarding for everyone, you know? Whether or not it's just, like, as small as, like, a donut shop or, You know, maybe it's a nonprofit you're thinking about starting and you're not sure if it's going to pay off. It is going to pay off. Just continue to seek out that information and, you know, build those bridges, and it's going to pay off for you in April, okay? For some of you, that's when that vacation's going to start, is in April, okay? That's what I'm seeing. But for some of you, it's been this long-standing thing since April, especially given with the pregnancy and stuff, because some of you could be pregnant and maybe your relationships aren't working out and it feels like this long mountain you're climbing. Or maybe some of you have been trying to get pregnant and it's this long mountain that you're climbing. You've been seeking out maybe specialists for fertility treatments, and maybe you are finally going to get the news in April, okay? You are guaranteed success, so keep climbing that mountain, okay? Keep seeking out the information, and the birth of this success is guaranteed for you, okay? With all of the connectedness, like, you are meant to wear that crown, okay? You carry yourself with honor and respect and love and empathy. Like I said before, with all the pink and the roses, I can just sense that you do, okay? Like, I get this overall feeling of love, okay? I don't know if you heard my son just scream. He's being crazy down there, even though he's sick. Funny how that works. I almost put them back. Oh no. So dealings are, so yeah, so some of you have this outside source kind of bothering you, but because you've carried yourself in grace, like, this is going to work out. Success is meant to come to you. You're going to be receiving it, okay, come April, for some of you. And some of you, you know, you're coming into it in November and you've been working on it since April, because it's kind of midway, so that's very intriguing. But you've carried yourself in love with the High Priestess. Like, you see that blue pink color again down here, okay? There's that dual nature for the people in relationships. There's that dual nature throughout this reading, okay? So it is this outside energy with the Five of Wands, okay? Pile number 2. Keep carrying yourself in that loving grace, and the universe will reward you with this, okay? So let's pull some angel numbers, moon oracles. Let's give them a shuffle. For pile number 2, can we have some guidance for angel numbers and moon? There's an angel number. Whoa, you got 3 moon oracles. Okay. You are supported. 333. Okay, pile number 2. Seriously, like, the universe is supporting you in this. You have released the need for control. Okay, so for some of you, that's interesting. So the Seven of Cups can also be about not seeing the other side of things. I was thinking more so of like that Five of Wands, it being an outside energy. So for some of you, it honestly could be like you're just not seeing. Maybe some of you, everything is perfectly fine in your relationship and you're kind of worrying that it's not going to work out for you. And it is, okay? The beginning of a new cycle. Exactly. Like, you'll be receiving this, okay? And you have, be patient with the outcome. So yeah, I definitely see with the Seven of Cups that some of you aren't emotionally seeing this, because cups are in the emotions. So some of you aren't emotionally seeing this, but because you've been carrying yourself in that love with the High Priestess, okay, it's meant for you, okay? You've worked hard for this, especially with the Nine of Wands. You've carried yourself gracefully. Let's get you some letters. It's going to be loud. Ah, blue. Let's move you back over here. Okay. So let's see. If you see anything, please let me know down below. As you know, I like to hear what you guys see because I can't always, sometimes my brain doesn't put it together. So I see 9, 9 of Wands, okay? For some of you, I see that you don't think. Oh. Why does my brain do that every time? Okay, I thought think. Maybe some of you are trying to get thinner and you're getting frustrated. I'm not sure. Maybe that's meant to come out. And your diet isn't really working, you're going to start to see success, okay? Maybe some of you are trying, maybe health-wise, maybe you have to go on a new diet and you're kind of worried if you're going about it the right way. You are, okay? So that's interesting that that came up. So let's see. We have, I see Jet. So maybe some of you are going to be going on a jet in April. Maybe some of you are going to be reunited with love in April, okay? And these outside energies have been kind of keeping you away. Let's see. My son is just having a blast down there. I don't know if you can hear him. He's home sick. You can't tell he's sick, so, let's see. What else do we need? Him and my daughter are playing. It's been really cute. They're both sick, so they're just kind of making the best of it. Let's see. That's interesting. I see vote in here. I know maybe that's something that you guys, you know, maybe some of you have had to vote or something. I don't want to get into any politics or anything, but that is there. And I will say, I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the U.S., so anyone in the U.S., please don't get down in the comments. I get nervous about even, it's been crazy, guys. Alrighty, let's see, though. Let's refocus energy, and let's see. Maybe there's been a tone. Okay, I see a tone. Maybe there's been a tone that you've been trying to set, okay, to move out of, or an underlying tone, and you're trying to move out of this, okay? Keep setting that tone for that success to come in, okay? I see hive. So I see keep building your hive, and I will, my son, I can't tell, he's being a crazy little head. He has autism, so sometimes it's hard to tell if he's actually upset or he's just being crazy, because he'll make noises. He's nonverbal. Let's see, tent. Some of you have been having to build a tent, kind of like, hypothetically speaking, to shelter yourself. And because you've done that and carried yourself in love, even though there's been kind of this energy with the 5 of Wands that's kind of beaten down your energy, okay? Because of this, the success is going to come to you, okay? Let's see, can I have any last messages for pile number 2, please, before we leave? I see unity. So maybe there is going to be a unity. No. Unite. Maybe some of you guys have to reunite with these energies, you know, and this energy has been going back and forth in your life, and you've been trying to, like, unite with them. It's interesting. Blue. Maybe that's interesting, because in the last reading, I only moved blue once, and he was fine. So it's interesting that that keeps falling over. So it's like maybe some of you had to keep picking up the pieces, okay? And it's going to work out for you. That success is coming for you. You're going to finally hear news of that, okay? Especially, like, I feel like a lot of you, it's been a long road, okay? You've been building this archway. You've been kind of sheltering yourself, building that tent. You've been kind of hoping for this better change, and it's coming for you, okay? Guaranteed success, okay? And I see it a lot for a lot of you. It's something that you're going to hear about. Maybe it's going to open up in April for you guys, okay? And for a lot of you, it's something you've been working towards since April. I feel the need, like, to remind you that this is guaranteed success, okay? You're supported, and just let it flow. Continue to keep beginning this new cycle, and just let it flow. Don't try to control it. You are supported in this. And if you liked the video, give the video a thumbs up, okay? It helps me. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe, and so you don't miss Monday's video. Every Monday I put out a new holiday themed video. We're in Thanksgiving right now, and I put out a new poll on Monday for you guys to vote for Friday's video. So don't miss out on voting, and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye, guys. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, you chose it using your zodiac sign, and you're a Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, or a Leo. Welcome to your reading. Or you chose it based off intuition, and you were drawn to the inner beauty card. It says, I open the eyes of my heart and direct my gaze to the light within every being. Personality and physical appearance are in the image of man. Beauty and goodness are in the image of God. And that's interesting that it's all blue, and then there's this one kind of pink orb glowing, you know, so that's intriguing, and that's just something to note. And it kind of looks like a person or a star. Like, you kind of look like, oh, it is. Like, look, there's like that's interesting. So that's like connecting with your higher self, maybe. So I'm going to pull some tea leaves, and I'm going to split it in half because it's such a big deck. So let's see. Whoa, I feel those, but not that one wants to come out. And let's see. I always say the more tea leaves, the better. So let's see. That one wants to come out. What's going on for pile number 3 for the month of November? Can we get some guidance for pile number 3 for the month of November, please? Let's see. Okay. So we'll set these off to the side. I always say the more tea leaves, the better. It can always give more clarification. I love tea leaves. Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Okay. We have pig, beware of greed. Interesting. We have bull, plenty of material things. Watch out, blue. I gotta keep you in this. I always stay true to my word, or try to, and if I don't, it's an honest mistake. So I'm leaving blue in it for my daughter. We have a wealth. We have rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Interesting. We have wreath, sorrow over a loss. Mountain road. You are on the road to success. Right with that wealth card. You have a dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. Interesting. And you have needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Interesting. There's definitely someone in your life, pile number 3, that's been making it kind of rough. I see that. The stubborn, aggressive person, needle and thread. You kind of see that dual nature of where it's not really you. So your wish might, you know, is going to be granted. So I'm interested in what this is about, pile number 3. Can I have some guidance for what is going to happen in November for pile number 3, please? Can I have some guidance? Let's see. If we need more clarification, we can always pull more. Let's just see. You have some wealth coming to you because of this road, this mountain. I'm interested. Let's see, okay? We have the 9 of Swords. Interesting. You have the Page of Swords. You have the Queen of Cups. You have the Queen of Wands. There's like circular in each one. That's interesting. You have the Fool card. It's like creating that circle, create that opening. That's interesting. And I just dropped that card. Let's see. And you have the 4 of Swords. Alrighty, so what I'm seeing for you, pile number 3, is you need to rest and relax your mind. With the 9 of Swords, it's showing me this dual nature of not seeing the other side of things, okay? And I think that's why you got that inner beauty, and this one little orb is kind of glowing a different color. Is kind of carry yourself in the love and light and kind of see the other side of the beauty, see the inner beauty of the rough road that you've kind of had to travel, even if it has been like things outside of your control. It's that kind of, sometimes things happen outside of our control, so we can learn lessons from it and go through that pain and come out on the other side to create new beginnings with this Fool card, okay? I feel like a lot of you have been kind of letting this outside energy get to you, and it's kind of like, see the mountain to climb, see the road to success with this wealth. Don't let this stubborn, aggressive energy overcome you. Maybe some of you haven't, but it's like guidance to continue to see that inner beauty. I feel like a lot of you have had to kind of go back and forth with people with, maybe there's issues. Maybe you just split up with someone and you've been going back and forth with a stubborn, aggressive person. Maybe you're getting divorced, and it's kind of like beware of greed and protect yourself. There's plenty to go around, because there's this sorrow over a loss. So I feel like some of you have went through a loss, or you kind of foresee this loss coming to you, okay? You kind of sense that it's like kind of not going to work out the way that you want, and it's kind of like you've been working towards it, okay? And it's kind of like with the Nine of Swords and the Page of Swords especially, it's seeing the other side, and you have this pink here, okay? So it's kind of like, and the pink here, it's kind of like when you think of pink, it's seeing the love automatically, like opening up that love and empathy and kind of seeing the other side, because the Nine of Swords is a card of like being mentally heartbroken, and you can see there's like two different choices here. This skull that's shining bright, carrying himself in love, and then there's this skull down here that's kind of worn down, okay? So with the Four of Swords at the end of your reading, it's showing me relax your mind, carry your mind in love, and this will transmute and open up for you, pile number 3, okay? You're kind of not seeing the other side of things. You're not relaxing your mind. You're not carrying yourself in that love and grace because of this stubborn person. There's this arrogant, boastful person. So it's like, let it go, okay? Whatever this is kind of causing this stress for you to not carry yourself in this mind frame. Let go of that arrogant, boastful person, okay? Maybe some of you are holding on in relationships, wondering, you know, should I keep going for this? Should I not? There's been so much sorrow, and it's been this mountain to climb, and this person is stubborn and won't see your side. And it's kind of like, especially when you have a wreath, it's like sorrow over a loss with this purple. It's like, have that empathy for the other soul still, okay? Don't get stuck in the same mind frame of the like not seeing it with the Page of Swords, okay? The Page of Swords is quite literally opening up your mind frame to that love and empathy, knowing how to carry yourself and not carry yourself in the same way that this person is, okay? And for some of you, maybe it's been because, you know, it's a general reading, so for some of you it's been job related and you've kind of had to go back and forth, okay? And it's like, don't worry, there's plenty of wealth to go around and you're not mentally seeing it. Maybe you feel like maybe someone's gonna get a promotion over you, or maybe you're worried that you're not going to get through college or a program, or but it's showing me that you are going to get through this. This stubborn, aggressive person or arrogant, boastful person, it could also just be like outside energy that you kind of are creating with the Nine of Swords. Like it's move into, like with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands, okay? Carry yourself in that kind of, the cups are all about emotions, and wands are creating that energy and making it move. You can quite literally see once you, that's intriguing because I just connected that too. Once you put your mind with the Page of Swords to it, okay, instead of being heartbroken, because inside this one there's not really, it's kind of, there's not really much in that circle, okay? There's not much manifesting, but once you kind of put your mind to it, your energy is going to move, and you're going to be able to move it with the Queen of Wands, okay? Put your mind and emotions to it, and don't let this outside person hinder this new beginning for you, okay? It's like creating, okay? Keep carrying yourself in that loving grace, and don't let your mind get the best of you, okay? This mountain is meant for you. And it's interesting because all 3 piles kind of had a similar message, but if you're drawn to any of the other piles, Pile number 2 just had this one, so they're kind of, it's interesting because, yeah, but if you're not drawn to pile number 2, then do not go to pile number 2, okay? Listen to your intuition. You know best, okay? Don't go to it if you don't feel drawn to it, or, you know. So, let's see. I want to see if I see it, because this distant friend is thinking of you. It's like, so maybe some of you have been wondering, and it's like you're going to get that communication finally. Wondering about a friend. That's intriguing me. Dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. So maybe that's just communication, that some of you have been thinking about reaching out to a distant friend. And it's interesting, the mountain here again. So maybe some of you have been thinking about reaching out to a distant friend, and it's like, yes, reach out to them if that's something that you're wanting to. Don't be stubborn, you know, just reach out to them. There's nothing going on. That's kind of, maybe you don't need that sorrow over the loss. There's plenty of material things, okay? Whatever resonates with you, but I'm seeing that you need to relax your mind. The Nine of Swords is showing this dual nature of not seeing the other side, and it kind of, you know, once you start to put yourself to this, you're going to see it. You're going to move yourself with the Queen of Cups, and this is going to open up, okay? Carry yourself in that love and empathy, even if it's talking to yourself. Some of you have an outside source being arrogant towards you, okay? Continue to move your energy. Don't let it affect you, because we manifest what we want mentally. So it's more of like, relax your mind, carry yourself in that love and empathy. Look at that blue color and the pink color, the connectedness, okay? Quite literally, like, you carry yourself in that love and empathy to open this up, okay? And that's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 3. Let's get some moon oracles for you and angel numbers, and we'll get some letters. So let's see. Just remember to relax your mind. Don't let these outside sources bother you. Whoa. Okay. Give it a new shuffle. That one was a lot. So let's see. Pile number 3. Can we have some guidance for pile number 3 for moon numbers and angel oracles? Okay, so these ones stayed in my hands too, and that one fell out. We have a new path illuminates. Okay, this mountain you've been climbing, okay, it's going to finally open up for you, okay? See, 244, see your true self. Okay, don't let these outside energies get to you. See that inner beauty and know you have that inner beauty. Reconsider your communication. Okay, so it's exactly that. Like, don't feed into these outside energies, okay? Continue to climb those mountains. You know the way. You're going there. You've worked towards it. Just continue to carry yourself in that, okay? It's like you're so worried with the sorrow over a loss. You're so worried that it's not going to work out with the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Swords is showing me relax your mind, okay? See the dual nature that the universe is carrying you in this, okay? There's also, like, here you can almost see like your higher self, like a dual nature here. Okay, so carry yourself in that. Don't carry yourself in the Nine of Swords for that new beginning to start. It's meant for you, okay? Don't think it's not. Okay, so let's give the letters a shuffle. Sorry, it's loud. And let's see. What messages for pile number 3? And if you see any, let me know, please. Sometimes my brain doesn't see them right away, and I'll see them when I'm editing, so let me know down below. It'd be fun to know what you guys see. So I see the word listen. There's no N, but that's gonna act as the N because it's quite literally like listening to, like, personality and appearance, physical appearance are in the image of man. Beauty and goodness are in the image of God. So it's like knowing that if you hold yourself in that empathy and that love and like listening, okay? Let's see. Pile number 3. What is the message for pile number 3? I see free, okay? Maybe free your mind. Relax your mind with the 4 of Swords, okay? Move that energy. See that love. I see fate, okay? This is fate for you. This is like fated for you. It's fate working. It's just you have to manifest it. If you don't light that fire, okay, fire. If you don't light that fire and actually put your mind to it, then it's not going to manifest. You know, we have to move our energy. I say represent. Oh, yeah, represent. So, oh, there was an N, so I used that Z. See, sometimes you have to pay attention, okay? Be present and aware. Because sometimes there's things there that you can't really see, right? Because you're so focused on trying to find a message, like I just was. See, I'm human, just like you guys. Maybe there's something that you need to start to represent, okay? It's interesting because it's like you know how to represent yourself, and maybe maybe for some of you it's caused a lot of pain because you feel like you're not being represented fairly. Whoa, see? Kind of pushed and shoved, and you keep like trying to mentally, you know, paint this picture like, no, this isn't me, this isn't. Let it go, okay? People will see it. Stop trying to maybe please people, okay? Pile number 3. For some reason I feel this like overall sense of like wanting to get your point across with the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. It's like you keep wanting to be like, no, but look, but it's like, you know, it's sometimes it's like just carrying yourself in that mental grace that moves the energy with the, I know I saw the page of the Queen of Wands, I'm sorry. I was thinking of the Page of Wands. The Queen of Wands, like literally creating that, okay? You're going from the 9 of Swords, like you have to move that energy. The Queen of Wands moves her energy. So it's kind of like painting that reality, creating that, okay? I see reassure, okay? This is your reassure. Is there another A? I was going to say if there's another A, then it's reassurance, but I don't see that. So this is your you know, this is the universe reassuring you that this is fate, okay? I think I just pulled fate, but there is fate in here. Let's see. Maybe some of you are mentally scared to take that leap, okay? Put your mind to it and move that energy. Take that leap, okay? If you don't, then this opportunity is gonna, like, you know, there will be new opportunities, but you have to move your energy. The universe will always give you new opportunities, but you have to move your energy and rest your mind, okay? Let's see, do I have an M here? I was gonna say if I have an M, then that'd be, no, okay. So you need to start to rest, okay? Don't worry about these outside energies, kind of, if there is outside energy, because for some of you it might just be mental, okay, because it's a general reading, but for some of you there are outside energies, kind of, just don't cross them, just ignore them, put your mind to it, rest, relax, and that is what I'm seeing for you. Pile number 3. If you liked the video, give the video a thumbs up. If you're new here and you liked the video, subscribe and join the Arrow family, and make sure that you look out for my video Monday. I have holiday themed videos on Monday. Every Monday is a new holiday themed video of Thanksgiving this month. We have Christmas and all the fun holidays coming up. And also look out for my poll on Monday, where I put out a poll for my subscribers to choose Friday's video. So go look for my poll on Monday when I release my video, so you can be a part of choosing Friday's video. And you can also leave a suggestion in the comments if there's a video you would like to see, okay? And I will see you guys Monday with a new Thanksgiving themed video. Bye, arrows.